I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long nights. I've been shining in the sunlight. I've been thinking how I'm alright. There's a reason for my feelings.
Hey y'all, hey. It's Kiera, aka Tasty Ruby Rain, and I am back with you for another video. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update. Y'all, I went to a networking event and it was completely opposite of what I expected it to be. So this was my first time going to a networking event. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I just recently launched my first little business, Rain Executive Solutions. It's a document preparation business. I do notary work, and I decided to take the opportunity to try my first networking event. Well, I don't know what I was thinking, like going to the networking event. I guess I just imagined that, you would randomly be walking up to people and introducing yourself to people, and I really didn't know how I felt about that. I was extremely nervous. I'm not very extroverted. Like, I'm very much an introvert, but extroverted if put in the right situations. My husband always says, like, for most people, I'm the type of person that has to warm up to them a little bit. And then the more that I warm up to you, I become extremely like outgoing, outspoken at that point. But for the most part, when it comes to introducing myself, it is not me. Like, I have never been that person. I am not necessarily what I would consider shy, because I'm not afraid to talk to people, but I'm just not a type of person who's used to like, hey, my name is this, and here's what I do. I'm not good at very like selling myself in a sense. So this was my very first networking event. I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't take any footage. I was so doggone nervous, no lie. I picked up the camera thinking I was gonna vlog. I ain't vlogged nothing. I was like, let me just get through the event. That was my main thing. Let's get through this event, see how it is. Maybe on the next time, I'll take you guys with me to one of the networking events, because I actually had a really good time. So what I did, first of all, I was looking into like ways to market myself. And of course, I use ChatGPT. I use like AI. I use these resources. And one of the suggestions was signing up with like your local chamber of commerce so that you can meet other business owners. So that's what I did. I signed up with my local chamber of commerce, and this was like a new members type of event. So for the members, the cost was pretty low, honestly, for you to be able to go to all these different events. You meet all these different business owners. You may decide to send referrals to each other, so it's great for that. And then just like some of the things were like free. Like, it was like free breakfast. Yeah, I know I love to eat. So anything that's free with food, count me in. So this was definitely up my alleyway. Anyway, getting there. My husband, he decided, he has a business also, Light Brand 22. It's a branding business. He's a creative director. We were like, okay, great. Let's both of us go to this event together, since we're both really nervous, and see how it is. The day comes, we arrive. I'm like shaking getting out this car, right? Chewing my little piece of gum. Hopefully that's going to calm my nerves down. Spit it out when I got to the door. And I walk in, see where it's at inside of, they had it inside of like a hotel. And immediately, like, I was greeted, like from the time we walked into the door, they were like, hi, you're Kiera, right? You own Rain Executive Solutions. I'm like, oh my gosh, they know me already. This is so cool. This is so nice, right? Mind you, I think like a day or so before also, I went on my Instagram and I realized they had like mentioned my business on their Instagram. So business owners, this might be a little good life hack for you. This might be something you might want to look into too. So I walk in, I'm immediately greeted. We sit down. They're having us all go around the table, introduce what it is that we do. we answer some of these different like questions, like how can you give back to your community? And it was a lot of fun. And we met like some really good people, really good business owners, gave me some really good ideas, really good support in what you're doing. It felt very positive. It was a very positive experience. I loved it. I'm going to do it again. I loved it. Another great thing that came from it is my husband and I were always trying to find like couple friends or like like-minded people who are maybe in the same situation as us. And sometimes you just don't run into that. Like we're trying to change our circle a little bit. Both he and I have been in Florida for a few years. I didn't grow up in Florida at all, so I didn't make friends here from school or anything like that. And so I'm trying to gain friends, build my circle, gain a community of like women and, you know, couples to do things with that I enjoy doing. It was great for that. I actually met a new friend while I was there, and we actually hung out last week. That was a lot of fun. And then it was great because we can talk about our businesses. I think he and the friend that we met, their businesses kind of coincide with each other. So they may end up developing some kind of partnership or package that they can do together within their field. So yes, you guys, I wanted to come to you, tell you about that, tell you don't be afraid to like get out there. I'm definitely going to do it again. I really enjoyed it. I feel like I was like nervous for nothing. You know, I was nervous for nothing. It was not that bad at all. I think for the most part, people, you know, they all are in the same boat. I'm sure other people showed up there. Maybe it was their first time too, and they were pretty nervous, didn't know what they were walking into. You see it on movies all the time. People doing these little networking events, put their little sticky name tag on, walking around, introducing themselves. It was not like that. And I'm pretty glad because I just feel like that would have been a little awkward for me. But it was really good, you guys. I wanted to give you that little business update. This week, as far as the business, I'm going to be focusing on some marketing this week, getting out there, reaching out to some like of the businesses that are like the nursing homes and so on that really bring me in clients for my business. That's kind of the goal right now. I have some more workbooks and products that I also want to create. So I'm going to be looking into doing some of that as well, you know, and then just my regular lifestyle content. So I just wanted to come in, give you guys that little update. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks again for joining my channel. I'll catch you later.
I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long